Hello, everybody. It's Rusty Champaign here with you, and we're back once again in the wonderful world of Grocery Store Simulator. Now, at the end of our last episode, we had finally gotten ourselves up to level 15 of our store. And with level 15 now available, we had gotten to the point where we have some frozen pizzas in the place. So we have an end cap just for frozen pizzas. We also got this new fancy shelf that has some of our new products on it. I think one of the new things we got was some salts. We also got all of these drinks over here. So we got the soda baller large. We got the soda fizz green there as well. There were a couple other new things that showed up in there along with that. I've also got all these guys standing there getting ready to unload a truck that is not here. So I'm going to have them get back to the business of getting everything stocked up again. And what were the other new items that came with that? So if I scroll all the way down, there were the frozen pizzas. Oh, yeah, there was a new thing of chips, the soda baller, the soda fizz green, and the salt. Those were all the new things that we had. Now, do I have an empty boxer? I do. So there was a request in the comments that for the love of all things good, can we please take the milk and get it away from the beer? And there are probably some of you that are wondering, Rusty, why do you even have milk with beer? What are you doing? Why is that a thing? Why does that even happen? And there's a reason for it. And the reason for it is that if you go all the way back to like episode 1 of our series or whatever episode it was of our new series of this, our first 4 products that we had that were refrigerated were these 2 things of milk and 2 things of beer. So that was all we had that we could put in a fridge was milk and beer. And ever since then, we've had the milk and the beer together. It's just always been like that the entire time. So, but yes, we can switch the milk and the beer, get them where they're not in the same place anymore. So I could do a giant switcheroo on all this. I can take the beer and switch it with the energy drinks. So we'd have milk and energy drinks together, and we'd have beer and beer together. I'm just trying to think of what's going to be the easiest way to go. And unfortunately, I need more than one empty box to do this. One will not be enough. So I need to see if I can like get an empty box. Let me see. Can I grab one of these? I can't. So I'm going to grab a couple of these because I'm going to need like 3 or 4 in order to do this, I think. So let's grab a few of these before they go about the business of compacting all that. I think with 4, that might be enough to make this change. So we'll try this. All right, so let's grab some of these. All right, and then get rid of that tag. Then we'll grab these. Get rid of that tag. So now that's done. Now we will take our beer, all of our Einzig. That will go right over there. So we will finally have all of our beer together, and we'll have some milk together with some energy drinks. That's better than what we had. So hopefully that will bring some peace of mind. And yes, it looks a lot better anyway. It really, really does. All right, so there's all the beer. Whoop, there's all the beer. And now here are all of our energy drinks. So these are going to be small cans. Here are large cans. And life is good. Peace has been restored to the universe, and we can now go about the business of continuing to get everything restocked here. I'm going to leave one box on here, just one, or maybe 2. I'll leave 2 on there because you never know when we'll need them. Other stuff that we've got back here. Oh, yeah, we had that Octoon because I must have ordered too much of it by mistake at some point in time. That seems to be my thought. I am going to have one of my people go to cleanup duty. So Emily's going to work on getting some of these boxes put up on the shelves. There are probably a few that can go up there. We're going to take a look and see if we can get another truck ordered. See if there's anything that we need. So we need some potato chips, some rice. Again, just going for the zeros, seeing what we've got there to zeros and getting those ordered. And then we're going to have everybody else get onto truck unloading duty. So they're going to go onto truck unloading. And let's see, where did I leave off? So I did those. I did the sugar. I did the tomatoes. I did 1 noodle soup. Crackers, chicken soup cream, the toaster pastries, the chicken nuggets. I hope they can open the door. So we left off on the chicken nuggets. Are they not able to? Are they walking in the? Oh, they're going the other way because they can't open the garage. They can't open the dock door. So that's the problem there. If the dock door is not open, they can't open it. They're apparently not that smart. It's okay. So we left off on the chicken nuggets. That was the last thing I did. Let's see where we are now. Bell peppers, donuts, ice cream, salty crackers, ice cubes, more ice cubes, croissant. Wow, we need a lot. So that's truck number 4. And then salt, fizz green, baller, frozen pizzas. There should be 5 trucks in total with all this. And is our last person still cleaning up? She is not. So she can go again to unloading trucks. There's nothing else that she can clean up. Apparently, everything is as clean as it can get. Where did I put that soda? Oh, that's right. That was the other issue I had, is that I was going to need to start moving all these shelves. That was another deal that we had, because I was going to move all these shelves down so I could get another row of shelves over there, because that's why some of that stuff's on the ground, because they have nowhere to put it. Okay, now I'm remembering a little bit more of what was happening here. So we're going to move all this way. And then move all of this way. So that way I can put more shelves over here close to the door. Yeah. So I can set these out a little bit more. I'm going to need to have these. So let's see. I can, whoop. So if I put these kind of like here and try to have them even with this somewhat. And then have those side by side like that. Then have all the produce there. That'll work. More produce there. And then let's just start putting some of the other stuff there. And I think that's going to be okay. I think that's going to be all right. There's enough room back there. I mean, I could move these a little bit closer. Maybe just a smidge more over. Like that. Yeah, we'll move them out a little bit more. Just give myself more room behind. This is where I start getting way too involved in all this. Oh, and I probably got to move. Yeah, I've got to move this one first. Or I might need to get, I think I need to get one of these completely out of the way. So let's move that completely out of the way. And then we can start moving these. And then I can put that one in place. All right. So there's that. That's all good. That should now give them enough room to navigate behind there. And now I need to get at least one more shelf, I believe, because I've got the baller, I've got I've got the salt. That all need to go up on their own shelf, and they don't know where any of that goes. So let's get a new shelf while we're at it. That is one of the storage shelves. Let's buy one of them. Or, yeah, one. One's fine. So we'll get that. Are they still busy? They're still busy unloading trucks. That's fine. They're not busy doing anything because we've gone into the, we're on to the, what shift is it now? Is this the day shift? No, this is the night shift. That was the day shift. So we're taking an entire day off just to get everything the way we want it to be. There's a lot that needs to be done. Every once in a while in this game, you need a whole day off just to get everything right again. It's just kind of the way it goes. But it'll all be good. When we get it all finished, it'll all look nice. It'll look better. We'll have good space for everything. I could set up more shelves kind of over here by these. But this is like all of my drinks and whatnot. So if I get to the point where I got a bunch more drinks, I could start doing similar stuff over there. But that's not a priority right now. I'm just glad that I kind of got this reset a little bit more and gave myself enough room over here for them to maneuver through that section. Because, yeah, they're just continuing to take stuff here that they don't know where it goes. and throw it down here. And that's the problem. I now double ordered a bunch of stuff because it said that we didn't have any because it wasn't on a shelf. And that was my problem.
Sure.
So now they're going to go ahead, get back to shelf stocking. We'll probably let them do that over the course of the night here. If they get to the point where they're done, we'll go ahead and open the store. But if they don't get to that point, then we'll just let them go until the day shift is back here. And then we'll open it back up again on the day shift. So all that should be in here is my new shelf, and it is. So this is going to go back here, just like that. Now the frozen pizzas, I really need to find a place where I can set these. But if I do that, then I got to move something out of here. So I guess the pasta will probably move out here. And the pasta will go up on this shelf here. I've got a bunch of stuff that I do kind of need to reorganize a bit back here. I don't know if I'm overly worried about it, but I mean, there should be some things that I get a little bit more in line back here in case I ever did have to try and find something on these on my storage shelves. It's not been an issue so far. Now, the reason I need to do that is because I need to find a place to put my pizza. So that was the entire impetus of that move. So I don't want any more of the baller large. I want some of the fizz green because that's all going to go on my shelf, and that's all I can put up there for now. So let's take that. Set this here. So release cart salt is going to go there. Take the fizz, take the baller large, put it there. We'll take the fizz green, put it there. So there's all that. That's all of our new stuff there. And then the frozen pizza is going to go, let's see. Where's the last thing I have? So the blueberry donuts can now move to the opening that I just created. So we'll take these, move them over there. Not the plane. Oh, no. Oh, okay. Cool. I think they might have grabbed the same thing. Oh, no, they were grabbing the muffins. That's what it was. I thought they were grabbing the same thing I did, which would have been quite the trick. Now we can put the frozen pizzas right there underneath the onion rings. All right, so frozen pizzas right there. That is the whole plan. That's what we were trying to do with all that. We got chicken nuggets. Do I not have I do have a place for chicken nuggets, but for whatever reason, they just haven't put them up. That's probably because I could use I could put someone back on cleanup duty to take some of this stuff off the floor, although there's really not much else that's on the floor. I think all we have left now is, we got flour and then all of our new stuff. Now, why that flour's down there, again, I think it's just because they've been emptying stuff out. So that's all of our new stuff. The pizza and all the pop is all that remains there. And everybody seems to be done stocking, or are they? For a moment there, she was standing there looking like she had nothing to do. So, but she might still be going. Let's see, washing powder, anything else I can get. We should be pretty close to good now at this point.
Ready for another great day.
I'm glad you are. Let's see. Frozen French fries. We can always use more frozen French fries, it seems. Mayonnaise. Anything else? Onion rings. So there's one truck. All we got is one truck. Now, do I unload that myself? No, because I don't remember where all this stuff goes. We'll have all of them unload the truck in a hurry. They can do that pretty quickly.
Good to see you, boss. Let's make it a great
And
day.
then we'll put them back on stocking duty, and I think we'll be in good shape. Is there anything that they drop back here? No. The next license is going to cost us $8,000 to get to the next round of products. And then that next round of products is going to be what all is going to be in there. If we take a look, scrolling all the way down, we've got 4 new products. We're going to have frozen shrimp, more chips, more soda. Okay, so that's going to be interesting when we get to that point. It's going to take a while before we get there.
We'll get those shelves up. Let's make
But
those
when
shelves
we
look
get
great.
there, that's what we're looking at. Just 4 new products. Okay, there she is done. Olivia has nothing to do. or hardly anything to do. Or you know what? I think what it was, they may have like been grabbing something. So Libya was going to grab something, but someone else grabbed it, and then she was going to grab something else, but someone else grabbed it. So she may have constantly been redirected in terms of what she was going to pick up. That might have been it. How are we doing on time? 3:20 in the morning. We're probably good to go ahead and get the day shift or get the store open. I feel like we are at this point. Is that full? That is now full. So this just has to sit here. Is there anything else on the ground out here? Doesn't look like it. It looks like we're good. Everything here is full. I feel, oh yeah, I can put up a second facing of pizzas. So yeah, let's do that. Put a second facing of those there. So they'll at least get all that off the ground. There's no reason to only have one facing of pizzas when we can put two things in there. Because the next thing that we're going to put in there is going to be the shrimp when we get to level 16. Yeah. So that works. Yeah, we got pizzas there. Then we'll have something over there. We might do a refit of everything in here just to try and make it all make a little more sense. Or I may just not worry about it at all. I may just leave it as it is. You never know with me. You never can tell. All right, everything seems like it's in pretty good shape. Let's go ahead. We should get at least a day out of here. So let's open up the place.
Store is open.
For your convenience. Now, I know that all these people that bought this beer are going to be confused because all of their life, this beer has always been underneath this milk. And now they're going to be like, what is going on? Where's my beer milk? Or my milk beer? They're like, ah! And no, it's going to be fine. That does look a lot better. It really does. But yeah, I'm sure that people were always wondering, Rusty, why do you have milk under your beer? And that was why. It went back to the very beginning of the store. And has been like that ever since. But now it is all good. Everything is wonderful. Store's looking good. Sun's getting ready to come up. We're from a stock standpoint, it feels like we're doing all right. I'm going to take a look again here just in terms of ordering goods, seeing if there's anything else we need to get. Anything that's a 0. Chocolate chip cookies are a 0. And aside from that, any other zeros? I would hope not after 3 rounds. More ice cubes. It's always ice cubes. Onion rings. And pizzas. So there's all that. I will set up nobody on truck unloading because they're all getting ready to leave. We're getting ready for the day shift to pop in. And when the day shift pops in, we'll take a couple people, put them on unloading duty, and we'll leave the others on stocking duty. And there's only the one truck. Now, of course, I could unload the truck myself. There is also that option. But I don't know if I know where everything goes. It's going to hop off this truck. I think I've got an idea, and I should be able to find it just by looking at the empty shelves. I'm gonna try this. I'm going to see if I can figure out where all this goes in my own back room. I feel like I should know. All right, they have nothing to do, so everybody on the shelf stocking duty. Let's see if we can make that happen. Let's see if I can figure out where all this stuff goes in here. Chocolate chip cookies. If I was chocolate chip cookies, where would I be? I think they're back here. I'm almost positive they're back here. Yeah, I shouldn't have done this. The onion rings, I know where that goes, so that's not going to be a problem. These are back here. Yes, no, not chocolate chip cookies yet. Dope. Yeah, you meant to grab the onion rings. That's what you were trying to do. So onion rings and more onion rings. The pizza is also back there because that was the one I just put up in that new place. The ice cubes are right here. I remember that one. And so, yeah, all I got left is the chocolate chip cookies. It's a real shame that I can't like put like markers over. Oh, there they are. I just found it. Like markers over all of my storage to say this goes here, this goes here. Just to Give me like giant arrows to point at the things that I'm trying to stock. I mean, they don't need them, but I could use them. My workers are like, Rusty, why do you need such a crutch? I mean, we've got this all figured out. Why can't you? It's because I'm not that smart. There's our first machine broken on the day. That took like no time at all to get done. And how many machines do we have now? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7. I could hypothetically get an 8th one, but man, that would be snug back there. I mean, I could move all those over, but that feels like it'd be a lot of work just to get an 8th machine. At some point, there's a part of me that keeps on saying at some point I'm going to need to get more space, but I don't really think I need it. I mean, looking at this, they're like, why would you even think you need more space? And I don't. The only reason that I would think that I would need more space is just for our stock room. Because the stock room is going to start getting a little bit snug. I mean, I can put a bunch of shelves there, use more of the middle, but it's, I mean, that would be the only reason I would need more space is just for more, to have more places to put all of my back stock in my stock room. The store is plenty good on space. I have no need for more space there. Again, if I need more space there, I've done something absolutely wrong. But looking out here, it's all looking good. And on this shelf here, this is our still one of our weird shelves. We got all of our laundry detergent there. We got our salt there. We got our mac and cheese there because nobody loves the mac and cheese. We've got some crackers and breakfast biscuits there because we had to move some stuff around here. We're going to have to move some more stuff once we get our new chips at level 16. We've also got our pop here. Our new pop is going to go right down there. That's soda for those of you that are not from the Midwest. And of course, it's with dog food because why wouldn't it be? And then we got our mayonnaise right over there. And we do still have a shelf it's kind of the island of misfit toys over here that has chopped tomatoes, garden peas, orange juice cartons, smoky barbecue wraps that are in a fajita kit box, and granola. It's a weird one, but it's just kind of the way that we've got it right now because everything else kind of has an order to it. I mean, this is all rice and pasta. This is soups and then sugar and flour, which could probably go over here to this thing, but not at this point. And then this is like all of our oatmeal and our toaster pastries. This is all of our snacky type stuff, and then some cereal. Chips like crazy, more chips, and then crackers and whatnot. So everything else kind of has an order to it. It's just that one shelf down there at the end. That's just still like one-off things in the store. And eventually we might get more. I mean, we've still got 9 more levels, I think I said, at one point. So store expansion, store level. Yeah, no, oh no, there are 10 more that we need to get. Yeah, such a long way to go. Long, long way to go. For anyone who's gotten all the way up to level 25, I salute you. Man, I'm pretty sure Austin has. I would be willing to bet that Austin Plays has made his way all the way up to level 25 in this game because he has played this game a lot. And if you're looking for more good quality grocery store simulator content, definitely check out Austin Plays. You can find them youtube.com/Austin Plays 316 because there's another person who has a channel called Austin Plays, I believe. So yeah, his is Austin Plays 316. You can find him. He's got a massive playlist of Grocery Store Simulator.
I need a break real bad.
And it should have, I believe, everything start to finish in Grocery Store. I'm almost positive. I could be wrong, but it feels like he's done tons and tons of episodes of this game, which isn't a bad thing by any means. All right, let's see. More goods that we can order. How are we doing on zeros? Einzig, we finally ran out of that. Cabbage. Cucumbers, grapefruits, and then 1 orange. So there's 1 truck. Corn dogs, energy
Good to see
drinks,
you, boss. Let's make it a great day.
garden peas, French fries. So I left off on French fries. 2 trucks done. French fries were the last place we were. And it was, yeah, so there we go. Cherry pies, mayonnaise. The barbecue wraps and the fajita kit boxes, mint cakes, cornflakes. There's a third truck. And that's it. Oh, I'm not going to get those extra cornflakes. I'm not going to have a fourth truck that only has one thing on it. So 3 trucks to be unloaded. There's 2 more to go. And then we'll get everybody back to stocking. How are we doing on time? We're 15:40, so we're 3 hours from night shift. That'll be okay. And let's see. I can probably have one of these people go on cleanup duty. See if there's anything that can be cleaned up. Oh, of course, you're going to take those and throw them away. Nope, I need those. You can't have them. Is there anything else you can put away? You'll work on that. And there may be stuff that got left over here. Yeah, there was stuff that got left over here from all of our people that were doing the stocking, and then I took them off of it. So, yeah, there's stuff that they're going to go ahead and put away here. There's the second truck to be unloaded. Then we got one more after that. Money-wise, we're already back up to like $1,300, so that's pretty good. It's going to take a while to get that $8,000. That's going to take another episode to get there, I do believe. And we're going to have to take some time to close the store and get everything restocked and all that because, again, the amount of stuff that people buy in here, they buy it faster than we can stock it. It'd be nice if everything was a little bit faster, but unfortunately it's not. And now that I'm at, actually, now that I think about it, now that I'm at level 15, does that allow me to get the last round of employees? No, 16. So at 16, I can get my final round of employees. We're not there yet, but we're close. All right, now let's put everyone on. Oh, no, I can't put them on that duty yet. There's still stuff on the truck. I was going to have everyone go on cleanup duty, but now it doesn't matter because she's done with that as well. So she'll help unload the truck. And then we'll get everybody back to stock duty. By the time they get ready to go to stock duty, it's going to be time for them to go home. But they'll stock for a little bit. And just like it was before, we'll about 2,200. We'll probably close the store. That'll give the night shift enough time to get everything restocked, make the store look good, make me look okay, make it look like we're actually running a functional grocery store here. And then kind of go from there. I keep on seeing that this is like low. Those potato chips, and I'm not quite sure why that is. I mean, I feel like we have them. I wonder, do I not have a place for them now? No, I think I've got them. No, I've got them over here. They just have not stocked these. It's like the one thing that they have not touched this entire time. I mean, I guess maybe it's just like one of the last ones that they want to do. I don't know. Maybe they're just not a fan of that kind of chip. I don't really know. Now we got our night shift here. They're getting ready to go on to stock duty. It's all looking good. None of our machines are broken. Everything here seems like it's in good shape. Yeah, it's looking good. We've still got plenty of space to expand produce if we ever got to that point. Don't know when we'll have more. Not going to worry about it. I'll just be very happy when we get up to level 16. We can have 5 restockers. That will be good. But it's amazing that at that point, that is the last of them that you can get. You can't get any more after that, which kind of surprises me that you can't. But yeah, you can only have a total crew of 5 that work both day shift and night shift. Yeah, because if we go here to employees again, I'm pretty sure that's the case. Yeah, level 16 is the final ones. And their signing bonuses are $1,000 and then $70 a day. I mean, worth it. Absolutely worth it. But man, those signing bonuses, I'm telling you, the placement fees from the placement agencies are just outrageous. That's how they make all their money. Just all in the placement fees. And how are we doing on time? Again, we'll go to like 2200, then we'll probably close up the store. That'll get all of our stragglers out of here. And that'll give our night shift most of the evening to get everything stocked without any people in the store. And we're already over $2,300, or pretty close to $2,300. Now we're over $2,300. I just need to wait 2 more seconds. And that would have been fine. Would you look at that milk with all the energy drinks? Doesn't it look great? It really does. It really, really does. And let's see, 2140. Let's go ahead.
Store is closed.
For your inconvenience. And again, that will get a lot of our stragglers out of here. I mean, everyone who's here will continue to shop. If they have not yet bought anything, I think they walk away. But this will at least give us a lot of time to get everything looking good again. So while they're doing that, I'm going to go here. Let's see what we need to order. So flour, bean soup, milk cartons, chicken noodle soup, green apples. So there's truck 1. There's truck 2 through the pomegranates. So we ended on pomegranates. Everyone's going to go back to unloading trucks again. Pomegranates are where we left off. That was, where are they? They're further down. There they are, pomegranates. Noodles. 4, 6. Raspberry toaster pastries. Got to make sure you have your toaster pastries. One of the most important things. Ice cubes. So that's truck 3. Truck 4 goes through the muffins. And that's it. 4 trucks. Of which they've already unloaded 1. So we'll let them finish that up, and then we'll throw them back on stocking duty. That should be pretty good. Still got some last stragglers in the store, which is fine. They're doing all their last minute shopping. While they're doing that, I can get everything that they were kind of working on and get it put away. So I'll do a little bit of cleanup duty out here. I'll see if we have anything that needs to be cleaned up. A little bit. Because this is the part I can take care of while they're taking care of the truck. I mean, I've got to be doing something here. It's important that I do my part, so that way they don't get mad at me and think that I'm just like the bad manager, which I am. I am a bad manager, but I try. I try to have heart as much as I can. As much as I can make such a thing happen. It doesn't look like we have any other boxes here. None of our machines are going to break. I believe that's truck number 3. So let's take a look. Yeah, that's truck number 3. And then once they get the last one done, we'll get them back on stocking duty. This is our routine. This is what we do here in the store now. This is the way we make it happen. Now, I could start taking some stuff and stocking it on the shelves if I wanted. If I was really feeling generous, I could do such a thing as that. Like I could grab some avocados and stock those. Assuming I remember where the avocados are anymore. I think they're over here. So I could help just with some of this part. Yeah, I'll do a little bit. I mean, so the things that I know I can go ahead and put up, might as well grab these. So let's see. Other things that I know for sure we can do. Of course, now I just emptied myself out of avocados, so there's that problem. Nope. Chocolate chip cookies, I can grab those. Maybe some mangoes. We can grab some of those. Or are they pretty much done? They're pretty much done, so I'm just gonna let them go. I'm gonna let them get back to it. Because again, these guys are the pros. I should not like step on their toes. So get back to it. In the nicest way I said that. Absolutely in the nicest way I said that. I did not mean to say that. It came out a lot worse than what I was trying to say. And I'll help them out too. So again, just looking for the things that are lowest. It'd be nice if you could sort this list. Unfortunately, you can't, but it'd be cool if you could sort it like low to high. and see what we need to put up. The cereal I can grab. So let's grab the cereal. And maybe the mangoes. So the cereal is here. I'll grab that. I'm just trying to get the things that I know we can put up a whole one of. The mangoes, I don't know. The mangoes might be... I might not be able to get all these. But we're going to take a look. If I can even find the mangoes. There are the mangoes. It's like, where did my mangoes go? And can these all go up? Those are grapefruits. These might all make it? They will. Cool. And I could, I mean, if I had a better brain, I could like just be mentally writing all these down and throw them all on my cart and then just run my cart out. So that would be possible. If only my brain was better. Let's see, the chocolate toaster pastries. What else can I do? The chocolate toaster pastries and the pumpkins. So let's do both of those. And I'll even see if I can throw them both on my cart. If I can even remember where they all are. If this is going to be faster. Chocolate toaster pastries, pumpkins, where are they? There they are. Let's grab some of those. Put them up. How close are we to day shift? Getting there. It's not quite there, but we're getting close. So there's those pumpkins right there. That'll take care of that. And run over one of my restockers. Didn't mean it. Sorry. My bad. I should have yelled corner. I forgot to do such a thing. That was absolutely my bad. All right. We're close to day shift. So we're going to go ahead here.
Is open.
Open the store up again for your convenience. I'm going to continue. Now I'm going to go back to ordering more goods because now I've run myself out of some stuff. So let's do that. And they've run me out of some stuff. Yeah, I ran myself out of avocados. I ran myself out of cereal in all that process. And I ran myself out of mangoes in all that process. I think I ran myself out of toaster pastries as well. Grape donuts. Frozen French toast. So we got 2 trucks.
Working here is a blessing.
Got some pasta. That guy lied to me again, said that working here was a blessing. He's trying to butter me up. Cupcakes and American chips. So 3 trucks. And that will happen once the day shift gets here, which will be soon. Because if I were to take these guys and tell them to start working on it, they're already waiting for the bus. So that will not happen. Day shift will be on it. Day shift is good with it. Now, can I take any of this and put it up here? Nope, that's all there. So I have no room for any of that. Let's get this out of the way. Set that back down there again. And it'd be nice if we could get up to like $4,000 before we were done here. I mean, maybe. We'll see how it goes. And again, unload truck. All of you do that. I'm sorry. I threw you all off. You were going to grab the ice cubes, so that means that we need them. I'll take care of that. Yeah, they're like, wait, we all had stuff in our hands. And yeah, I biffed it. I was a little bit slow. Let's see. You had onions, so we obviously need those. So I'll continue stocking. I'll do this part. You do that part. You're better at that part. I'm somewhat okay at this part. I mean, not really all that good, but somewhat okay. So I'll take care of this. Get all this put away. Oh, this was a bonus. Oh, shoot. This should go up somewhere. Unless I somehow double ordered these. Where are these? Oh, yeah, those are right there. Those can go up. Every once in a while, they don't put stuff up on a shelf. I don't quite know why that is. But every once in a while, it happens. The salt, I feel like I had room for the salt back there. No, I did not. It was the pasta I had room for it. That was what I had. Oh, and that pasta, I don't have enough. I don't even have any pasta to put it up on the other rack there. So that's a problem. But it'll be all right. Was that the final truck? No, there should be one more because that had veggies on it. So yeah, there will be one more that has other things. I somehow am in need of hazelnut spread. I thought I had. I don't remember calling that out when I was doing my orders. Maybe I did. Brain again. You just never know with this thing. Over here. Is this machine not on? No, it's on. It's just it doesn't have the green light by it, which is weird. I mean, it's or is it on? Oh, now it's on. Huh. I wonder if I somehow accidentally turned it off. I didn't even realize you could turn these off, but I guess you can't. And I just now realized that SEO stands for self-checkout. I was 29 episodes old when I realized that that stood for self-checkout. I don't know what I thought it stood for. I honestly never gave it much thought in terms of what it stood for, but that's what it is, self-checkout, SEO. Hooray for acronyms. Okay, there's that. And yeah, I don't have any hazelnut spread. I don't know why. I must have missed it when I was going through my order, I'm guessing. So if I take a look here again, that must have been a 0, and I just completely whipped by it. Dog food, I whipped by that as well. Chocolate chip cookies, energy drink large cans, onions. Or maybe I just ran out of some of this stuff as I was going. I don't know. Yeah, there's the hazelnut spread. Let's see, oatmeal, frozen ice cream. I wonder if it's because they're holding some of this. That might be it. That might be part of it. I'm going to put 2 of them on unloading truck. James and Emily, they'll take care of unloading the trucks. I only really need 2 of them for 2 trucks. That should be fine. And the other 2 can continue working on restocking. And again, when I have 5 people here, that's going to be so nice. But that's going to take another episode to get us to that point. We'll hopefully get halfway there. Get ourselves up to $4,000. What do we got here? This is one of the things that they were stocking when I redirected them. They really do not like getting redirected. They're really not fans of it, especially when they're tired. Then they get even more angry at me for redirecting them. I try to not do it that often. Sometimes it just happens, but I really try to keep it to a minimum as much as possible because, again, they just want to do their thing. They don't want to be pulled 2 different directions if such a thing can be avoided. And generally, I try to avoid it, but I normally am not that good at it. All right, how are we doing? Is the truck done? The truck is done. So back to shelf stocking duty. There is my pasta. Okay, so for whatever reason, that did not go. Oh, that it didn't go up because that was now we've got it set. Right, so now that's good. All good there. All is well. Money-wise, we're at $33.39, so that is also good. We're gonna go until the night shift gets here, and then we'll close the store right at the beginning of night shift. So yeah, we'll go a little bit longer here, and when night shift gets here, we'll close it all up and give them a chance to get everything pretty well stocked up again. Because you can see, just even looking at this, it's getting more and more empty, and it's getting harder and harder for them to keep up with everything. Because 4 people is not. Oh, did I have another truck? I did. I thought I thought that I was done with the trucks. I'm apparently wrong. Okay, so I'll send those 2 back out to unload the truck because it's just sitting there going, is someone gonna come and take all this stuff? So James and Emily are on it. They'll get it all done. Yeah, that was. I thought that we were finished there. I was incorrect. Now we're probably done.
Stocking up. Let's make these shelves.
So let's get back to it there. Other stuff. Smooth peanut butter. I wonder, do I have some smooth peanut butter back here? I'm sure Cozy stole it. Knowing Cozy. Let's see. Smooth peanut butter. I see that's the toaster pastries. No, it's right there. There we go. Ha-ha! She did not find it. Yes. All right, so that will go up there. All the smooth peanut butter. All right. Yeah, and I think once I get up to $4,000, I'll probably close the place up, which won't take too much longer to get to that point.
Good to see you,
Oh
boss.
shoot!
Let's make
Got to stay out of everybody's way. Oh, let's see. Berry cakes. Do I have some berry cakes back there? Because I see that I can use those. Let's see. Berry cakes. Yeah, I can grab those. So let's put those up. I mean, anywhere where I see a completely empty shelf, I can probably put that up. Any other shelves that are complete? Oh, we're almost out of those chips. What are those? The bacon flavored chips. Assuming I can find the door. I hate it when I lose my door. Bacon flavored chips. Those are right there. Okay, that's easy. That's close enough to $4,000. That is now over $4,000.
Store is closed.
For your inconvenience. And yeah, that'll be. Oh, wow, we're getting some more weather here. I love the random weather in this game. It just gets completely dark and starts snowing like mad at 4 p.m. and then it'll be perfectly fine in a couple hours. This game has the most intriguing weather of any game I've played. Other stuff I need. Let's see. I get some brand flakes. I think I know where those are. I think they're back. Yeah, they're back here. So again, go ahead and put that up. Again, just looking for the things that we're lowest on. Probably more toaster pastries. That might be where we are next. People have just really, really been going to town. I don't even have any, so I can't even do that. That is not an option, so not a problem. It'll be all right. Anything else? Maybe some of the crackers, assuming I remember where those are. Oh, those are those. Yeah, so the cheese flavor crackers, which are right down there. Those are those. Okay. Take care of that. Just little bits. So when we get done, how much money will we have? We'll be over 4,500. We got one guy who's still shopping. He apparently doesn't know where anything is in the store, so he's taking his sweet time in terms of figuring everything out. It's okay. I mean, it's all right. There's always that one guy in every grocery store that just is like, I've got to go over here, and then I got to get that, and then he forgets that he need to get the other thing that was 3 aisles over, and he just keeps going back and forth and back and forth and back and forth in the store. He's that one shopper. You always find one. And then when we get into the beginning of our next episode, we'll have to go ahead and look at that. It's already beautiful outside. And night shift is on their way. So a quick hitter storm, poof, done, gone. And yeah, this guy's going to take care of getting his checkout done. And when he's done, we will be too. And then we'll have to go about getting another round of goods in here. We'll worry about that one next time around, though. I do believe. Are you done yet, sir? See, this is the trouble with the self-checkouts. I mean, the people who are at them are not fast. They're just not fast. it's and it feels universal. I mean, it feels like self-checkouts are not the easiest things in the world to use all the time. But in this store, they're extremely difficult, it seems like. I mean, I feel like that we keep them pretty well maintained. I don't know. Well, now he's good. Everything's all set. That was our last customer, so our stockers are going to keep on working on restocking everything that they can. They don't necessarily have everything that we need, but we will worry about that next time. We're at $4,500. We need to get to 8,000, and at 8,000, we'll be able to get ourselves up to level 16, get our final round of workers, which is going to cost an additional $2,000, get our new rounds of products, and just continue on in the wonderful world here of our grocery store. It's getting It's getting better. We're almost to the point where we're going to have those final workers. Not too much longer to go before we're there. That is going to be all for this one, though. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you like this video, I'd appreciate it if you gave it a like. If you really like this video, I'd love it if you consider giving the channel a subscribe. But until we meet again, thanks as always for being a part of all of my silliness. I'm Rusty Champagne, and we will see you later.